everyone, it's Fleetwood. Hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you're getting some writing in. I just want to give you an update. It's been a couple of weeks since I've spoken to you guys. The last time I spoke to you, I had finished my first rounds of edits that took me 12 weeks. Since then, I have done a second round of edits. My mom had gone through and made comments, so I addressed all of those. And then I did another round of edits, seeing if I can catch any grammar or punctuation problems. And then I went over the first 50 pages several times. And at this point, I am like sick of the story. So I'm taking a break this week from it, like stepping back, and then I'll go back and just go through the whole story again. I did send out the story to my friend. I don't think they've started reading it yet, but I'm looking forward to their comments. It'll probably be a while before I hear back from about that. Um, oh, so in the meantime, I had written, or during this time, I have written the query letter and the synopsis. I found both of them very challenging. The query letter was definitely tough, trying to make it really precise so it's not wasting their time. Like I wanted it to be really short and to the point. I just found that really hard. And then the synopsis, I was just so terrified of, like, breaking down the entire story, like just like boom, boom, boom. But it went a lot better than I expected. And I edited that a few times. And then I ended up querying 14 agents. I can't believe it. It happened. It's out in the world now, no turning back. The first agent I queried, I was really looking forward to, because this agent did a seminar through the library that I attended, and it was fabulous. They talked about, how to query, like what to look for in an agent, like how, like the whole process of it. Very exciting. They are closed for queries, but this person did say that we could query them. So I went ahead and did it, and I made sure to put that in the query, that they mentioned that we could still query them. So hopefully I'll hear back. It would be nice. But I'm not expecting anything from anybody. So out of the 14, so far I've had 4 rejections. And then I did get a rejection from the children's story, Super Lollies. I like completely forgot about all those agents that I queried for them, because that was back in March. So actually, yeah, they should start piling in now for those, or not hearing back at all. Usually I don't hear back for the most part for the children's one. What else? Oh, so I have been working on 0G a little bit. I spoke to my friend about the one that's reading 3Bs. I asked them what they were working on, like writing wise, and they didn't have any projects and they couldn't come up with an idea. I suggested the 0G story, asked them if they wanted to co-write it with me. They agreed. They loved the idea. So co-writing. We already had one meeting and discussed like the 3 acts, and then and the genre. Like I thought it was a sci-fi, and it turns out it's horror, like a horror comedy, and which actually makes more sense now that I think about it. Like I don't know why I thought it was sci-fi. I thought it was sci-fi, but it's not. It's horror. Which makes more sense, because the things I tend to write tend to be on the darker side. Excuse me one second. There we go. Yes, I tend to write on the darker side. But I'm very excited. I've never co-authored before, so hopefully it goes well. The only thing I'm really concerned about is the writing meshing, like so it's not jarring for the reader, because you want the reader to have the best experience when they're reading a story. So we haven't really decided on how we're going to write it, but it was mentioned that like we would take turns writing a chapter. To me, it doesn't matter. We can write the chapters at the same time or separate. It doesn't really matter. There's no pressure on when we're going to get this story done, because they have a very, very busy schedule. So I'm not going to peer pressure them to like get stuff done. I'm already on chapter 5, and I'm hoping to get like 2 to 3 thousand words done this, like added to it this week. And then with the claiming, I've been rereading it again because I forgot like what was going on or like where I left off, and just wanted a refresher because I ended up like changing names and kind of editing it a bit the last time I worked on it. So I couldn't really remember what I did. And I made more notes for that. Um, and then I can't actually find my outline for that one. So hopefully I'll find it soon because I ended up getting a new desk, not this desk, but like a new one. And I like set up like an office so I can have like my own space to focus. Um, because like for the three B's, majority, probably like 80% of that book was written at the gym on the elliptical on my phone. I just didn't really have a space to work at home. Um, what else? Um, yeah, I guess that's really it. I'm just really excited that I'm querying now. I'm probably not going to query too much. I'm going to like hold off until I get more feedback. Because I don't want to, there wasn't like a huge list of people that I could query. So I don't want to exhaust my, use my whole list yet. And then, I don't know. I'm going to wait until I hear back from those 14 and then get feedback from the story. Um, but I'm very excited. I just can't believe it's done for the most part. Like I'm querying now. I'm very excited. Um, what else? Yeah, so just working on new stories. That's my cat hissing in the background at the other cat. Um, yeah, let me know what you guys are working on, where you're at in the writing process. Are you in the query trenches yet? And keep up the good work, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.